Hi kids! You ready to draw today? Me too. Today the letter is E for Elmo Elephant. So let's go ahead and get started with our drawing. Here is Elmo Elephant, and you need your pencil ready. And we are going to draw it with pencil first and then go ahead and color it in just like we always have done. Let's start with the head of Elmo Elephant. If you look at the head, it's not quite a circle. It's almost like a really round triangle. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to, and we're going to draw it kind of small because we got to keep space for our ears, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a hump for the head. Okay, so a hump for the head. And then we're going to round the cheek this way and then round the cheek that way. And if you don't like the shape of your head when you're done, just stop the video, pause it, and redo it. Okay, we're going to do the ears in a little bit, but before we do the ears, we're going to do that snout because I think the snout on this is probably the most difficult. So, if you look at this line right here, watch this line. This line goes here, and then it goes all the way up. So that's what we're going to do first. So we're going to do the mouth first. So we're going to start here, okay, and we're going to go like a smile, but then we're going to go up, off the face, and up. Go ahead and do that. It looks weird right now, but that's okay. Looks really weird. All right, so then we're going to finish the mouth. Let's put that little bent line right here. And then we're going to do a little whoop for the bottom of the mouth. Okay, little whoop. Do that. And if I ever go too fast, pause the video. Boom, boom. That's like an M. Yep, because that's the tongue. Okay, so next we're going to do these bumpy lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 6 bumpy lines. So starting above the mouth, we're going to do a bump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to stop. Go ahead and do that. Yep, this is a tricky one. I would have to say this is probably the trickiest drawing so far that we've had. Does anybody notice a line that needs to be erased? Yep, this line right here needs to be erased because the trunk of the elephant is in front of the line. Okay, and then we're just going to put an extra hump at the top of the snout. If you don't like what you've done, stop and stop the video, pause the video, and redo it. Okay, eyes are 2 big ovals, and you know what? They're touching. Then we're going to put, you got those done, we're going to put circles inside the ovals. Color those in. We're going to color those in with the black crayon eventually. Oh, this guy has eyebrows, and they're kind of bent, kind of to the side, which gives him the look like his eyebrows are almost like happy. Those are happy eyebrows when they're kind of bent to the side instead of over the top of the eye. What do we have left? Oh, something that's on an elephant that's very big are those ears. So let's do the ears. We're going to go up and down. almost like a wing. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Up and down. Does anybody see a line that should be erased? If you said this one, you are right. This is the line that should be erased because it is behind. The ear is behind the trunk. The trunk is in front of the ear. It's called overlapping. Let's do the bottom of the ear next. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. My Elmo Elephant is looking like Elmo Elephant. How about yours? We are going to put the shoulders on Elmo Elephant. Then we're going to do the bow tie. Circle in the middle. Out, out. Bring it up, and that gives the bow tie look. Oh, probably want to bring this back because it looks a little funny. So let's just kind of go over that again. Let's do one up and one down and then connect. One up, one down, and then connect. That might be a little bit better. Okay, and it looks like he has a vest on. So we're going to put a line here, a line here, and that looks like a V-neck vest. We're going to put a V right there. That's why they call it a V-neck, because it's the letter V. All right, guys. Gray crayons, blue crayon, pink crayon. Those are the 3 colors we need. We're going to start with the gray crayon because elephants are gray. Start by outlining what you want to color gray, which is pretty much the entire elephant, face and trunk and head. The only thing that is not going to get colored is the mouth. So don't color the mouth. And don't color the eyes. We don't want gray eyes. But everything else can be colored. Do a good job coloring. Do a really good job coloring. Like this is going to go into a museum or an art show, and so you need to do your absolute best job. And if you need to take a break because your hand is tired, take a break. And you can always come back. But doing a good job coloring does so much for you guys. Not only does it make your work look nice, but it helps strengthen your hand and give you good skills so that when you're learning to write your letters, your hand is strong enough. And then when you start writing sentences and stories and paragraphs, and you're coloring pictures to go with that stuff, your hand will be strong enough. Coloring is very good for you. Plus, coloring is fun. I love coloring. And the cool thing about doing all these letter friends is that you don't even realize it, but guys, when you draw your letter friend, you are making a coloring book page. You're making your own coloring book page. Isn't that cool? Now, we're going to color underneath the bow tie because that is Elmo's skin. And we're going to color his arms out here. So it's almost like 2 triangles and another triangle. So 3 triangles all together. Okay, do you hear that noise? That is my cat outside my office. So she can be kind of loud sometimes, so we're just going to ignore her. She'll come, even if I open the door, she'll keep going. Okay, color the back of the mouth with the black crayon and color the tongue pink and the bow tie pink. Now you guys know I like to press hard with my crayons because I like having really dark colors. The harder you press with crayons, the darker it is. The vest is going to be blue. So I'm coloring the vest blue. And if you need to, remember to always pause the video if you need to. There we go, guys. What's our last step? Black crayon outline. Oh, you got it. And for those of you who want to make it into a game, think of it as a game like you're driving on the line and you got to stay on the line so you don't crash. Because if you go off the line, you're going to crash. Or you can think of it as sewing, that you're sewing the line. We're on a sewing machine and you got to stay on the line so that what you're sewing will be straight. I don't know, that might be silly. But stay on that line. Again, it's good for you. It's good for your hand, and it's good for your eyes for tracking. Believe it or not, guys, but by outlining, it also helps you when you're learning to read, because tracking the words on the page is a skill that coloring helps, believe it or not. Coloring is the bomb. There we go, guys. Elmo Elephant, all done. I bet yours looks just as good as mine, and we will see you next time. Bye!